Now compare this to Moses, but also look at Moses as a very patient person. He was dealing with a lot of people that did not know any better. You got to realize that when Moses was leading the people out of Egypt, they were slaves. They did not know how to govern themselves. They did not know how to be a nation or a nation state at that point in time. Moses had to deal with people who were grumbling. He had to deal with people who rebelled, not only within his family that tried to rebel and say, look, I don't think that you should really be a real leader, or, hey, you married the wrong person. But he also had to deal with Korah and Korah's rebellion. They were trying to say, look, this is part of the problem. He had people that were unappreciative of him. And there were several times where God got so frustrated, God said, I'm going to strike him down. And Moses went and prayed for the people to ensure that they were saved and that they were taken care of. And Moses, even then, what Moses kept him from getting into the promised land was actually Moses showed frustration and a lack of patience. God told him to speak to a rock. And instead, Moses struck a rock and for them to get water. The problem is that Moses' emotional frustration, his impatience in that moment, again, kept him from going into the promised land. But Moses showed amazing patience, leading people, teaching people, doing the things that he needed to do in order to get people ready to move to the next stages of their life and in order to start the build of an amazing nation that came from there.